happy December. It's actually December 2nd, and I wanted to participate in all the Vlogmas, Journal Miss, we're calling it Planner Miss, Book Miss, anything that's related basically to the holidays where you document and try to upload and submit content every single day. So that's what I'm going to do. I couldn't do it yesterday. I was having a migraine per usual, and it kind of knocked me out half the day where I had nice light to film it, and I didn't want to do it in the nighttime lighting. So we're going to do day 1 and day 2 today and give you guys a little journal planner update as to what I have. And then one more fun update, and then what I'm probably reading or finished reading. And yeah, and hopefully throw in some Christmas clips here because I plan on doing lots of Christmassy things this year, this December, as always. But now I just get to, document it for YouTube. So everyone that had the weeks, as far as I know, started it last week. So I had posted this picture, and still everyone is just showing me lots of love. So I really appreciate that. But this cover is the Pomegranate Weeks regular cover, and I just put a clear cover over it that I had. It is my preferred size, and I started planning in it for the week of November. So I have a little clip that I'll insert. The gist of planning in a week's. I wanted to show you guys too. This is the fountain pen that I used. So it's the Sailor Pro Gear. It's not even the Pro Gear Slim. It is the Pro Gear, and it is a medium fine nib. Okay, this is the pen that I wrote with what I'm going to show you. So before I say anything, but you can tell the only other pen that I wrote with was, what other pen was it? I think it was the TWSBI. So there's two different pens in here, and I want to say the other one was the TWSBI. If not, they're both fountain pens. That's the bottom line. This is a fountain pen, this is a fountain pen, and this is the this pen here, the Tombow, to do this little weekend here. And this is the back page. So there isn't any bleed through. There's shadowing as always, but there isn't any bleed through on my paper. And that's this side, and then this side. I wanted to not write in it for this week before I showed you guys, but there's no bleed through on my paper. It's just a little bit of shadowing. Like you can't, it's not bleeding through at all. And then I also started doing the dailies. I did a few dailies back here with the same pen, and you can tell it's a thicker nib. And I mean, you can tell here, there's no bleed through. I mean, I decorated this, I believe, prior to writing in it, so, but still, I mean, you can see it here through the clear. There is literally no bleed through on my pages, and I do think that this is one of my thicker nibs that I have, and yeah, so I didn't do a pen test in here because I just like to post in that they were just having issues with their paper, um, but I don't know. I don't know. You let me know what you guys think because I am not having any issues with it. So anyway, yeah, that's the first update with the weeks. Um, and then for planning wise, I also have, I'm still in my Moleskine. So my Moleskine is just, I just still love this planner so much. So that week that I showed you guys is literally the same week as, um, not this week. This week was kind of plain, but this is the same week that I just showed you guys in the weeks here. It's the same exact week. I just planned a little differently, but look how that's. I just wanted to do. Oops, something fell on my shelf. It's okay. I just wanted to do. I wanted to do a comparison side by side to see how I plan differently in both the planners. So here, obviously, I wanted to do trackers, and over here, I'm not really doing trackers. But yeah, I just wrote in like my to-dos, thoughts, decorated, put lines in. I mean, the concept is the same, that I keep everything on the left-hand side here as things that have to be done that specific day. And then over here on the right column, as I put over here, is just things I usually do after work. That's kind of what I put, or sometimes I write stuff in there so that I don't forget when I journal about it, like kind of what my day looked like. This is usually like a running to-do list, which I kind of did here, but then I also, kept it to my dailies because the pages are smaller, you have to remember that. So I kind of kept it the same here. I didn't add any deco here. But the highlighter method is always one that I typically use. But if I don't have it on hand, I just, separate the date and then do little circles to tab it. But I don't know. I still kind of like this, the way this looks better. But it's because of the size. I realize it doesn't fit, and some of my stickers are bigger. So I one problem I used to have with the weeks is that I did not like how it looked when it was like overcrowded. For these pages, I don't like how it looks with like larger stickers being overcrowded. So I have to remember to keep washi, very minimal stickers or like tiny stickers. Whereas over here, the sizing, I can go a little wilder. But I used to just add on crazy stickers, like any size on here. And then at the end of the year, I was like, oh my God, it's so crowded. I don't like it. So, um, yeah. Okay. So those are some thoughts on that. And I haven't started this week. And then for journaling wise, I am on a mission to finish up this insert. So this was the insert that I started when I went to New York City for Stationery Fest. I've already done flips and reels about this guy, so I won't really flip through it unless you guys want me to, then I can. But I feel like I've already done it. So I wanted to start doing the 30 days of journaling in here. So I started day one of Bookmas slash Vlogmas in here and just kind of do like a very junk journal version, draw in whatever, just random Christmassy things. So I'm gonna start doing that, and then yeah, I'm gonna hope. I think I have enough pages, but I want to finish this insert in by the end of the year so that I can file it away. And then I think I've showed this before already, but I did buy one of these traveler's notebook like binders. So I want to decorate it with stickers, and maybe I'll do that in another video, but I want to decorate this and then start archiving at least this insert. And I have a lot of TN inserts that I finished that I don't house them anywhere. But yeah, but I want to at least finish this one. That's my current mission. And this is a Yoseka one, and I have a backup one for the screen one because I just love the green. So we have a backup one like ready to go for 2025. And I don't usually buy like a whole ton of those inserts from Travelers Company. So I have a couple, but I don't have a ton. But yeah, I'm gonna get to finishing this one and then archive that. So that's another plan I have. New purchase. So I bought the Allie Reyes, I think is how you pronounce her last name. She's amazing. She's on, I follow her on Instagram, and she's released a couple different things, and I've owned a few of her notebooks before, and I really like them. I didn't use this one that she had. She had released this other B6 size one, slightly different paper, actually. Yeah, so this one I just used to use whatever because it's thicker paper, but it's grid, and it's also B6 size. But she did Tomoe River paper on this, I believe, and it's like 2 millimeter grid, I believe. She has amazing handwriting, and I don't know that I'll ever be able to fill up this thing because it is ginormous, but leave me some ideas. I don't know what to use it for just yet, but I just had to have the cover because it's linen and it's so pretty. So I'm still on the hunt for a cover for this. I'm gonna look around and see what covers. I mean, I have a B6 cover. I have B6 covers. So I was kind of hoping that maybe I'll get the tweed cover from Aura Estelle, but I just ordered. My friend actually sold me the cover for this from the Aura Estelle Weeks cover, and it should fit this. It's the same size as the Weeks. Where's my Weeks? With the jelly cover. So I'm hoping that it'll fit in there. If not, it comes with strings, so I can probably string it in the, through the middle. If it doesn't, but I think it will. So, and I think the black and white tweed will look really pretty with this cover. A lot of people have asked me about this one. This was a pre-order from Crefective Paper, and I bought it through my friend Knock on Instagram. She did like a group order for a lot of us to do these notebooks and planners so that we would pay less shipping because they are coming from, gosh, where is Crefective Paper? I'm not sure. It's somewhere in Europe, so I don't remember where it's coming from. But we did that as a combined order so that we could save on shipping. But I did this months ago, so I don't know if the planners are still available. But I would check her website, and I'm going to list her here or in the description so you guys can see it because it is very beautiful. It's a very beautiful planner, and it is hard, like a hardcover, and it does like let me tell you guys, like it does lay flat. So, and it is like, I mean, it's going to lay flat all year. So yeah, this is just a different layout. And I like that it's separated for the to-dos. And then you have a list of like other things. So I really, really like the layout of this. I think I've been eyeing this layout for like 2 years on Instagram. So I finally, bit the bullet and ordered it, even though, I have a bunch of planners, but that's not the point here, guys. I don't matter. So yeah, I'm super excited. It has some note pages in the back, but just the layout of it. I just love the layout of it. Like the way that the squares are light. Yeah. So priority. I mean, it is small. Let me preface that. It is very small, but to do like small, and I am not one to write 2 or 3 words. I don't like shorthand. I will have to practice that because normally I like to write a whole sentence for my to-do list. But if you guys have seen like Lindsay Scribble's videos, she is fantastic at writing like a shorter version of like 2 or 3 words of the to-do list. And I will need to maybe practice that. So yeah, it has the weeklies, and then it has at the end of the week, it has the month. So the month is right after the weekly. So that's the end of October, and then you get the month, which makes a whole lot of sense to me. And yeah, I did decorate it a little bit here in the front. And it does not start till January. And it has these probably like future logs here. Oh, I like this layout too. This looks like the Nolte that everyone likes, the layout of the Nolte. So yeah, okay. So the point was that I ordered a cover from my friend, and she's going to ship it to me so that I'll have that tweed cover to show you guys next time. And then for the chunky notebook, it might be, she mentioned that that cover from Aura still fits this guy. So that might be fun, but I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to play around with it. Like I said, I really liked the notebook that I had in from her before, and I used up the whole thing in like 2 months. So I just got away from it because I used Stalogy and other stuff, but I am excited to use that again this year. And it's undated. You know, it's just a notebook. It's not dated. So it can be used at any time. Okay, and then for my main baby, my main squeeze here, my Hobonichi cousin, I am through December now, so I'm in the last month. I don't know that I've flipped through this part. I think the last video I ended here, so there's still some empty pages, but this was a page I did here. I am going to try to go back and finish it by the end of the year to give you guys like a full flip of the whole thing. But this was exciting because I wrote I think I did a TikTok, and it had Megan Quinn's book in it, and she replied to my video. So that was awesome. Yeah, so I had to shout her out there. And yeah, missed a couple pages. I got this new set of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame stickers that I just have a whole lot of them now. Where did I put them? Anyway, I will show you guys, but it was a whole set of pictures for Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. And we have a group fantasy book club that we have, a couple of us, and we were rereading this. So yeah, and since the book is coming out January 21st, if any of you guys are readers, like, we will be reading that on January 21st. Here's some more pages that I did. I'm absolutely obsessed with the Kendrick Lamar album, GNX. I love it. It was on repeat. It's still on repeat. If I could play it on YouTube, I will, but we can't. This was just some fall decor stuff. I need to go back and fill this out, but this was the first day of our Hobonichi week stay. This was Thanksgiving. I was just finishing up this before I started filming, but I have to film now before the light leaves me. This was just I'll show you guys this. To the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered. Oh, okay. If you guys love ACOTAR, that is a quote from ACOTAR. And then I saw Wicked this past weekend. So I'm going to go search for the book. I know it's different than the screenwrite and than the playwright and the movie itself, but I have mentioned this a few times. I am not a fan. I don't think I ever was a fan of The Wizard of Oz, the original. Anyway, I won't go into it, but I just didn't like it. But Wicked, I was hesitant to even watch Wicked the play when it was here in town at the Smith Center. I was hesitant to watch it because I'm like, no, I don't like The Wizard of Oz. I don't like The Wizard of Oz. It's creepy to me. There's so many things I dislike about it. I just don't like it. Okay, not everything's going to be for everybody, but Wicked, I love. Wicked, I love, and I saw the movie and I absolutely love it. Ariana Grande's performance. I mean, not only her, but Cynthia Erivo. I wrote her name down because I don't want to forget. Was fantastic. It was such a powerful movie, and I want to go watch it again with my daughter. Yeah, and I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. So that was that. And then we have December. So I just started writing some content ideas because I want to, continue this Vlogmas series for you guys. And we have 1 month left in here. Actually, it goes through. Does it go through? Oh my gosh, it does. Why did I never notice it goes through March? I might be in this for a little while longer then. What if I finish it? Because I mean, this is an April start, Hobonichi, so I didn't even have like the first few months of this notebook. But what if I go to the end? What if I go to 2025? I might do that because I did not buy a Hobonichi cousin yet for 2025. Anyway, okay, so that's the update for my cousin. I do have seen some orders that I placed for advent calendars. I think I was just too late. I made a little poll on Instagram asking, but you guys, I asked literally like the week after or the week before Thanksgiving, and I think those you have to order with enough time. So I got the Lauren Phelps design. She only had like 3 boxes left. So I know it's a combination of a bunch of different shops. So I am super excited. Whenever I get that, I will start showing that. But I have a feeling it's not going to be until the second half of December. So maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know when it's coming, but when it comes, you guys will be the first to see it. Um, so yeah, and then this is another planner that I have. This is my reading journal that I've had throughout the year. I did really good for a whole, for many months, and then I skipped out on some months. So this is a book I'm currently reading, Born of Blood and Ash. This is the last book in the Flesh and Fire series, which is a spin-off from Blood and Ash series. So if you guys are familiar with it, this is the other series, Shadow and the Ember. This is Serafina's story, which is the prequel to Poppy and Castile. So I have devoured every single book. I did write notes about this story in here as well, but I want to go back and finish some notes here. But the good thing about this is I can go back and, it's just a recap of all the books I've read. So, and then just some more notes. What did I write today? I don't think I have any. I did terrible with the classics this year. Oh, this was some series that I wanted to finish. I got through about half, so I'm not mad at it. I don't think I'm going to get to all of these. Flesh and Fire, I will, but Gold Rush series from Elsie Silver, I don't know. King Brothers, probably not. Addicted to You, I think I'm DNFing that series. I don't know. Off Campus, I haven't finished it yet. That's it. So yeah, I started some new series that I've just taken over my life instead of those. Anything else I have in here? No, I think that's it for reading wise. I think I wrote for Daydream in here too. Yeah, I wrote a little blurb for Daydream. So that's Daydream, and then I have one last thing to show you guys, which is, exciting to me. I went and traded in my iPad today. I had the iPad Pro, which was the larger screen, and I downsized to the 10.9. Oh, and it's a pink one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I've already ordered a case for it. So oh my gosh, it comes with its own charger. What? That's unheard of. And I also got a $50 gift card because of the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale that's going on today still. But yeah, I am so excited. I just wanted pink. You guys know I love pink. It's going to go in a case anyway. But oh my gosh, yeah, this size is so much better. It's tiny compared to my other one. My other one was just so clunky, and I really didn't need it to be that size. So how do you turn this bad boy on? I think I'm definitely going to have to order a screensaver for this too. Well, it's going to take a while, I think, to upload, but oh, there we go. I have to go get my iPad pencil. I left it in my purse because that I did not trade in. And this is already on iOS 18, so that'll be exciting. This is where I don't edit videos on here. I finish editing videos on here, so I usually just edit them on my phone and then I finish the editing process and then upload them through my iPad. So I do use it quite a bit, and then I use Canva a lot for all the cover arts for everything. So it was time. I had my other one since like COVID. I bought it during COVID. So yeah, it was just time to get a new one. I'm super excited. I think I'm gonna leave it here, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I will try to do one tomorrow, but if not, I'm gonna try to do one every 2 days. So I apologize. This is day 1 and day 2 of Vlogmas. See you guys.